I'm doing it for my daughter. People are lost. Who's this? Oh, we got to see her with no teeth. Is that weird?
To see her with no, to want to see her with no teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Shut up. It's actually healthy. Oh, look at her with the teeth blocked. See? Can you imagine this picture? Okay. If you had no teeth, damn girl, I'm saying, yo.
We got.
What'd the guy say?
What's your next biggest project?
Next biggest project? Hey, can you make an account? Yes, I can make an account. What's the next biggest project? I don't know. What is it?
The shank, probably.
The shank?
The Ftank.
Ftank?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ftank's pretty up there. I mean, that's the next biggest project.
I think the next biggest project is Lynch for Love, probably.
Lynching for Love. We have a reality show called Lynching for Love.
Yep.
You should look at the female looks maxing.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
Genuinely curious.
we got to look at all this. Why larger eyes are more attractive in woman.
We need to find out.
Why longer hair is more attractive. Hip to waist ratio. Let's see what this is all about. Now this looks like something that if you were female you could fixate on. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
This is a good thing to think about all day. Is your waist to hip ratio?
Yeah, I mean, girls
I did
wear...
have a guy tell me that he wasn't a boobs guy or an guy, he was a ratio guy.
He was a Q-set, what was that again?
A ratio guy.
So neither boobs or guy, but a ratio guy. Like,
It's like how like your waist, ass, and tits compare to each other.
What ratio was he into?
I think it's, there's different
Just anything
ratios
strange?
that work.
So if you were like, would he want a girl that's like top heavy, like has a V shape to her?
There's got to be something to it, right?
To ratios?
Yeah.
To weird ratios or not weird ratios? I mean, ratios are everything. That's what the golden ratio. When the ratio is like the most important. It's like a law of nature. But if he's a ratio guy, that's a weird way to put it. That's sort of like a...
If someone complimented your ratios, how would you feel?
I'd be like, yeah, my ratios are pretty good. That's a good
Ratios
point.
are pretty hot.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I would say you have a good point. And then I'd say thank you, sir, because the only people that ever say that are men.
thank you, sir.
I would say basically, if it was a realistic scenario, I'd be saying, yeah, thanks, Chris.
We got Cryptic with the $20. Sam, I know you...
Have a good ratio? Yeah, thanks, man.
I know you said you...
Thanks, male. Thank you, male, biological male.
I know you said
got
you
you
don't
too,
mention
bro.
it, but I appreciate you reviving my grandma from her heart attack last week. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Didn't see the girl right next to you.
Was that when I was screaming 911 help?
Probably.
Or fuck you in
Yeah.
one of those two things?
Oh, wow. Didn't see the girl right next to you. Anyways. Oh, yeah. And thanks for the $5,000 you spotted me as well.
You're welcome.
We got Gray Fox with the 7,500 Huff. I think it's about $20. Working into the night on my day off again in my own watch repair shop. Feels less lonely now that my parasocial older brother is here. Nick inspired me to start my own small business. Are you ever going to talk about watches?
I probably will not talk about watches. I think there's enough YouTube videos about watches. These are not nice looking eyes right here. These are sort of disgusting to me.
Black iris.
Well, also when people have small pupils. Have you ever seen that?
Like, probably.
People have small not the iris, but the pupil. Some people have smaller pupils.
They might be on an opiate because that's what opiates do.
No, I'm not talking about the iris. I'm talking about which one's the bigger?
The iris.
The iris.
I'm sorry, small irises.
Oh. Type in small iris.
People have small irises
Can I see
sometimes.
one, maybe? Small iris.
You ever measure your iris?
Do you want to?
No, yours are normal. See, people have like smaller, like some people walk around looking like this.
I have never seen someone.
Not like that bad, but some people like this one. That looks
That's
weird.
fucked.
That's too small.
It's
I
also
hate that.
like.
Oh,
Ew!
God.
Well, this is a condition, but some people have that.
God.
Yeah, right here, small iris.
Yeah.
Now, if I had that problem, I'd spend the rest of my life pursuing surgeries and all kinds of cosmetic treatments trying to fix that. But I got good ratios, though.
We got the chopped liver with $20. Sam, I'm a 25-year-old funeral director in the beginning stages of starting a small business and building local connections. Thank you for all your advice and content over the years. Any advice for business owners?
Hold on. Do you like Andrew Tate? We're back.
We're back.
And we're back to this. It's starting to grow on me. She's starting to grow on me. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. What'd the kid say? Fucking something about
He's
gooning his gunker off?
starting his own
Starting to
business.
goon?
Starting his own business.
He's
Advice-
gooning?
Advice for business owners.
I have the 48 Laws of Power is my advice for business owners. And then raise your prices when they can't get away from you. What's his comment? Just general business owner advice?
He works as a funeral director.
Yeah.
And he's planning on starting his own business. He didn't-
Doing what? Being a funeral director?
He didn't specify, so I'm assuming it's something on the side.
I think we need more details, but in general, just make sure you're working hard.
We got Mr. Ritstart with the 22 euros. The femoid is silent in the background while the boys research glunking and asking thoughts to remove their teeth. Count me in.
Yeah. How did I get to this? Oh, shit! Disgusting. Do you wear sunscreen?
I do. I wear sunscreen every day.
You wear it every day?
You should start.
I think it's probably bad for you. I don't want to put that shit on me. First of all, it's like having gunk on you. Second of all, it stinks. Third of all, doesn't it have like chemicals in it that are like make you?
Everything has chemicals in it that make you. Now.
That's also true.
Yeah, you're probably born a woman. You don't even know.
Well, I've had several degrees of being trans, but thankfully now I have testosterone to fix that problem. But I feel like sunscreen is not going to help you. But
Is this about sunscreen? This
is gross.
It's melanoma.
Even if this is good info, I resent how fucking gross this is. Ugh. I'm not gonna wear sunscreen though. Also, you're supposed to look old when you're old.
It's true.
Who gives a shit? People are thinking you're supposed to live forever and be beautiful forever. That's not the way it is, man. That's some dumb shit.
We got observational content with the $50. Hey Sam, Master Chief and Arthur Morgan spoke to me in a dream and told me to send you currency and asked you if Jesus Christ is the Messiah.
Yes,
You sure did.
and thank you.
Oh, ratio.
Now, have you ever thought about this shit right here?
Yeah, I have.
Do you think about your looks a lot?
Yeah, I do.
You
do?
do?
You not?
No, I don't. I don't have narcissism, but I have extreme confidence that my ratios are the right ones.
That sounds a little narcissistic.
It's not. If it was narcissistic, I would think about it all the time, and I would expect people to treat me differently, but I don't care. I just feel good about myself, but I don't think about it.
I guess that's inspirational then.
You shouldn't think about your looks all the time. You'll end up like one of these fruitcakes.
What, you don't think she's attractive?
I think she definitely gets like foreskin facials and shit. And no, that she's not attractive. A woman that's, if you see a woman and she's older and she just looks older and like has children, that's the way it's supposed to be. If you see an old woman, they look like this is ghoulish to me. This is freakish. And it's also not fooling anybody. It's not like young men are not looking at this and going, "Wow, she's sexy." This look right here is appealing to like marketers and people that publish magazines and shit. That's why it's like that's why it's a beauty standard that is like that's why there's even a photo of it. But no young man would ever look at like this picture and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm horny." That's like, just not ever gonna happen.
It's like uncanny valley-ish, like.
It's not uncanny. Well, it is uncanny, but that's not the reason why. It's just that it's not what. It's just a facsimile of what is attractive, like painting your lips like a pussy and putting grease on so that you look younger. It's just a facsimile. It's like a real doll. Like it's the same as looking at a blow up doll. Who cares? Yeah. Maxing your forehead. How would you even change that? This is super.
Hairline lowering surgery.
Maxing sounds like you want a bigger forehead, though. When
Yeah.
you max it.
My forehead has been an insecurity for me, and it took me a long time to realize that it's not because my forehead is high, but because I have a very masculine hairline.
What is a masculine?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
You got a busted ass forehead. I'm gonna vomit. You smell vomit?
A little bit.
We got Tony. Oh. We got Tony Macaroni with the $20. I listen to the stream at work. I am a service tech who fixes dock equipment / automation in factories and warehouses. Love watching while I have molten glass machine 10 feet away from me. Keep up the good work, Chris.
Nice.
Sick.
Sounds good to me.
A lot of workers viewing it.
Yeah, we need more workers, guys.
Well, I'll tell you that hate has no home here on this stream. But we got Alfred with the 20 British pounds. What's your brutal, honest opinion on England? Would you ever visit? You often talk a lot of bad things about it, and I'm curious why it's funny. Also, where's Joey and Laker? Chris, why ignore my 17.40 British pounds? That's $21 US. I'm sorry about that.
I'm hungry.
I didn't know that, but I appreciate the. If you send 18 pounds, I'll read it next time. But yeah, why do you hate on England? And will you ever visit?
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Me hungry. Me want food. Me want treats and food, yum yums. Me want
should I
yummy
move on to the next
food.
chat, or do you have nothing to say about it?
What?
Why do you hate on England?
Because once upon a time, I was engaged to marry an English girl. And she said to me, I remember I said, will you marry me? And she said, and that's when I realized that every single bird in Britain is ugly. They're all fucking ugly.
Thank you, Ashley Rodriguez, for the 40 more gifted memberships. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is the average British woman. This right here. Holy shit. I mean, this is actually what it's like. This right here. No, the UK is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. But unfortunately, they've destroyed their country with, Glip Glop, muglug.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say. But they've destroyed the country with Glip Glop, muglug. Have you been there?
No.
You haven't been to the UK?
No.
Well, I went there when I was a kid, and it was lovely. And we went to the Sherlock Holmes house, and I went to Buckingham Palace and Big Ben. And then I went back when I did that fight, and I was walking around London, and it was constant surrounded by Glip Glop and muglug. Do you know what that means? Don't say it, but you know what that means, right?
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you should be sorry for the British people because they're surrounded by Glip Glop and muglug. And it's not even like if you're not racist. I'm not even that racist. I don't even think about it. Okay, I wasn't thinking about race. I was just like, holy fucking shit. They've destroyed.
Look up Peckham.
London is destroyed.
Look up Peckham, London.
London is destroyed. with Glip Glop and muglug.
Do like Hood or something.
It is destroyed. It's fucked. London is fucked. It's fucked.
They
London,
call the hood in London.
the Glippy Gloppy,
Oh, he's from the Glip Glop.
the fucking,
Talk to him.
the
I mean-
end.
These just look like rappers from Beckham, but there's
London is destroyed. It's a, and I don't know about the rest of the UK. I haven't been there personally, but it's a tragedy. It's a disgusting tragedy. It's unforgivable. It is a tragedy. Like, there are not many, compared to the size of the world, there are not many, bastions of civilization, I guess.
there's bastards.
There's bastards. And for them to, for these people to have allowed it to be destroyed, and for the people perpetrating this, it's just not good.
I'm interested in both of the demonstrations today, actually, because
Oh.
I think that the presence of Bibi Netanyahu.
Get your ass beat.
We got Hello Moto with the $20. Sam, thank you for shadow banning me on my other accounts.
You're welcome.
Since then, I spent the money I would have super chatted you on
Yup.
stock options and
On gooning.
and made gaga goo goo money.
Mm-hmm.
Bought a house. You truly know what's best for me. You're the GOAT.
Thank you, man.
We got Alfarius with another $20. Sam, do you suggest going to different countries to take advantage?
Welfare?
Seriously, no.
Do you think I can find a trad girl overseas?
No. By overseas, do you mean Brazil or Nepal? Because no.